One of the top news stories that I've been sent a lot since Monday is that Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas, has been cleared to return to WWE. This news coming from Body Slam, coming from PWN, but I want to add a note of caution. This news has come out on Monday, as I said, and everyone's now anticipating him and the Wyatt Six will return this Friday. We don't know if that's going to be the case. The reports have not stated that. That is no more than fans' desire to see him. I hope it happens. I really would love it to happen, but we don't know yet. One thing we do know though, and you can see them on screen, the list of superstars included in the WWE 2k25 DLCs. Most notable for me, the Monster Abyss. When I was younger watching TNA, watching Abyss, you'd fantasy book Abyss versus Undertaker, Abyss versus Kane all the time. We can now make it a reality in 2K25. Billy Gunn is another interesting one. Obviously, Billy Gunn, currently contracted to AEW, will be in the video game. Maybe not as surprising, as Billy Gunn does have Mattel figures released quite often, actually. There will be 3 NBA stars to be announced in these DLCs, and that's a real shame. I don't know, it's just because we all know 2K has the license to NBA. They're just going to do it because it's probably cheap. Hopefully, though, it's people that have a meaningful connection to wrestling. There is 2 instances where we're going to get a special celebrity guest to be announced. Let the speculation run wild on who you think that's going to be. Not a real surprise, but Penta has made the cut. Penta will be in the game. I'm very shocked that Carmen Petrovic is not. Carmen has been in NXT now for some time, not included. And also Zarya. If there's ever a character that screams video game, it's Zarya, right? Zarya came into NXT around the same time as Julia and Stephanie. They are in the DLC pack. Zarya is not. So, WWE has a brand new show starting tonight. That's why I wanted to include it early on in the video. WWE Evolve. Evolve will be available on Tubi in the United States and YouTube for international viewers, so that's really cool. I'm digging the vibe of all the promo videos that WWE's released. It looks like a very old school NXT kind of vibe to Evolve. I mean, look at the branding there on the apron. It doesn't exist. Look at the guardrails. Very independent feel for Evolve. Though there will be some familiar talent involved, so you obviously will know some people on the show. So we got to talk about it. Potentially the biggest heel turn of our entire generation. John Cena joined The Rock at Elimination Chamber. As you would expect, there is a lot of news regarding Rock, Cena and everything going on in that world. Apparently the two are set to reunite on TV ahead of WrestleMania on a Raw during the European tour, so potentially in just a couple of weeks. We know John Cena's been scheduled for a few Smackdowns as well, so lots and lots going on there. Dave Meltzer is reporting that at the Elimination Chamber, Travis Scott hit Cody Rhodes so hard that he busted his eardrum and sustained a black eye as a result. There are lots of reports that Travis Scott is learning to wrestle and has been learning to wrestle for some time. So would Travis do this? Is Dave Meltzer hearing something kayfabe? We know Dave's been wrong a lot recently, so we just don't know. Maybe Cody Rhodes called an audible and told Travis Scott to hit him. But it does seem like Travis Scott wasn't just there for a one-night thing, and potentially we're going to be seeing a lot more of him. We could also be seeing Stone Cold Steve Austin, as he teased that he would be at WrestleMania 41, and he would help Cody Rhodes if Cody needs it. So, what do you think? Stone Cold at WrestleMania, facing off with The Rock one more time? I would so love to see that. WWE has removed CM Punk from upcoming Raw tapings in Glasgow and London as part of the European tour. He's still advertised for other dates around Europe, but those 2 big shows, now I saw a lot of tickets sell because CM Punk was advertised, so a lot of people rightfully angry at WWE for this. However, what I will say is on the road to WrestleMania, with big names being around as well, I think you're still going to get value for your money. Cora Jade sustained an injury last night on NXT. Initially, we thought it was her knee, but she did confirm on social media that she got rocked for a sec, but her knees are all good, or at least decent, Thank you for the concern. So it seems that Cora Jade suffered some kind of head injury during this match. WWE, obviously now the concussion protocol kicks in. The referee had no choice but to stop the match. Hopefully this is nothing serious. Hopefully Cora Jade's okay, and hopefully Cora Jade can continue doing exactly what she's doing, because Cora's amazing. What else might be continuing is WWE's relationship with Peacock. As the president of the parent company of WWE, TKO's Mark Shapiro has announced that WWE is keen to continue the relationship with Peacock. So that means no premium live events on Netflix if you're in the United States, if they continue this agreement. Talking to Chris Van Vliet, AJ Styles would reveal that he is going to retire from wrestling before he's 50. So we only have a couple of years left of AJ Styles wrestling. Will he stick to that? We'll have to wait and see. He also spoke about potentially going back to TNA, saying he would love to do it. Maybe it's just a one-off. He spoke about his time in TNA and how it ended, with TNA asking him to take a 60% pay cut, which is wild. And even how he hopes to have a match with CM Punk in WWE before it's time to retire. Honestly, a great interview. Definitely worth a listen. Natalya will be part of GCW's Bloodsport on Thursday, April 17th. That's really cool. She will also be a part of the Crockett Cup in NWA. This working relationship WWE has, and allowing talent a lot more freedom, is obviously starting to roll in a little bit. Natalya, someone who recently re-signed with WWE, good for her. After her monumental shock return at the Elimination Chamber, Jade Cargill will return to Smackdown this Friday, and I'm honestly so intrigued. What is Jade going to say? What is Jade going to do? I will be glued to see what she does next. By the way, I love that Naomi wore a neck brace to the Queen of the Ring movie premiere, because obviously, you know, she got attacked by Jade, she's hurt, she's selling. Honestly, genius. A character change coming for Ria Ripley, maybe? Now, this was interesting. A WWE exclusive video posted to social media after Rhea lost the title to Io on Raw. Ria Ripley seemed broken. Rhea was talking about how she messes everything up. She messes up friendships. She cost Io the match to get into the chamber, and now she has no friends. She has no title. She should have learnt her lesson, but instead she continues to mess up. A lot of people wondering if this is going to lead to like a Rhea Ripley heel turn, potentially. I think what most people expected, WrestleVotes have reported that it will be Rhea versus Bianca versus Io for the Women's World Championship in a triple threat at WrestleMania. Former WWE superstar Carmella has broken her silence. Speaking on the Barely Famous podcast, Carmella has talked about her WWE release. Asking the question of, is it because she's a woman? Is it because she just had a baby? Is it a punishment? Since this has dropped, I've seen a lot of different opinions on social media, with some people totally sympathetic to Carmella. Some people are saying that she's wrong. Well, I don't believe she's wrong. I believe this is her experience. While I don't believe WWE is going to punish someone for having a baby, because we've seen people like Becky Lynch and more recently Alexa Bliss return after having a baby, Carmella spoke about feeling ghosted by the WWE. Now, we don't know if WWE thought they were doing the right thing by not communicating with her. We have no idea what that mindset was. I really hope someone in WWE hears what Carmella had to say during this podcast and reaches out to her and just sort of explains their decision-making here. Because, you know, not having the answers has obviously left Carmella feeling that there are multiple reasons why her contract with WWE was not renewed. So there is your Wednesday WWE news. Let me know all your thoughts, your theories, your comments in the comments section down below. If you are new to the channel, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications. You'll never miss another upload. Like the video, share the video, and I'll see you as always next time. Peace!